Kyle is usually kind, but he badmouths me in front of his parents. I gradually became more distrustful. One morning, I checked Kyle's computer and found exchanges that suggested he was having an affair. I want to be with Mia sooner. But my wife won't agree to a divorce. Just like Mom said, I should have married Mia. Fueled by anger, I came up with a plan. A celebration for Kyle's promotion was planned later. I was ordered by my mother-in-law to prepare dinner for 30 people, and I complied. On the day of the event, as Kelly and I were serving dinner, my mother-in-law, who had snacked on the food, spat it out into the sink. Then, she threw out the dinner for 30 people. Shocked, I was yelled at by my mother-in-law. "Don't serve lousy food to the relatives. Run and buy some high-end meal." Kyle also ordered me. I only did the plating. My mother-in-law and Kyle were stunned. Huh? I smirked. Now, what shall I do with these two? I'm Anna, a 45-year-old housewife. Kyle and I married through work 20 years ago. Kyle, known for his calm and kind nature and being family-oriented, has a good reputation at work and in the neighborhood. Since our daughter Kelly was a baby, he actively took care of her, and when I thanked him, he would smile and say, "I'm her father, it's only natural." Working for a major company, he earns more than his peers but never flaunts it, taking good care of Kelly and me. Kyle is the ideal husband. Except for one issue. My parents' home is within the state and can be visited and returned in a day, while his parents' home is a half-day's drive away. So, we only visit during major holidays. Kyle's hometown is a peaceful town surrounded by farms. When I first went to greet them before our marriage, I was openly hostile to his parents. It's shameful to marry an older woman. It's better to have children with someone younger. We were looking forward to you marrying Mia from next door. Mia is still in junior high, she's like a sister to me. Kyle dismissed with a frustrated look. After Kelly's birth, balancing work and home became difficult, and I became a full-time housewife after discussing it with Kyle. He would take over household chores and childcare without complaint on weekends when he was late from work on weekdays, which was a great help. However, after the birth, during our first visit to his parents, while borrowing the kitchen to make milk and returning to the living room, I overheard a conversation between Kyle and his parents in the hallway. "Kyle, does Anna respect you properly? You're not being henpecked, are you?" "I'm not henpecked, but she can't do anything without me," Kyle replied, and I gasped. Drunk Kyle continued in a slurred voice. "She uses the baby's night crying as an excuse to skip cleaning, and the meals are half-assed. Other mothers manage just fine, but she always relies on me." "Well, Kyle is tired from work," his mother exaggeratedly lamented. "I made her a stay-at-home mom so she could focus on household and childcare, but she can't do it perfectly. Really, she's a failure, and it's troubling." Unaware that I was behind the door, Kyle vented his frustrations. "You must discipline your wife early on. Don't ever allow backtalk." "I know, Dad. Really. Can't even produce an heir and is useless. We should have stuck with Mia. I don't plan on leaving Anna, though. I just wanted to say I'm supporting a wife and child, just like Dad did. That's my boy. Keep it up like that." The encouragement from Kyle's parents left me feeling cold. That was the first time I began to suspect Kyle. After returning home, I confronted Kyle. "Did you feel better after bad-mouthing me so much?" Immediately, Kyle paled. "Did you really think of me that way?" I'm shocked. "No, it's not like that. My parents are from an older generation. If I say that, they're satisfied." Kyle desperately tried to appease me. "Let's make this the last time. Forgive me, okay?" Reluctantly, I accepted Kyle's apology. But once we visited again, Kyle resumed his complaints about me. Moreover, it got worse every year, and soon he began to hurl insults in front of me and Kelly without hesitation. "Because I work at a major company and earn a lot, you guys can live without any trouble. Show me some more respect." I actually wanted a son too, but since Anna is too old, we had to settle for a daughter. Anna thinks she's so educated, but her college is way dumber than my alma mater. It's sad she could only get into a place like that. On Christmas Day, relatives gather at his parents' house for a party. When we were first married, even Kyle's cousins' wives and aunts were there. However, the number of women attending has decreased over the years, and I realized I was the only one showing up with a child. "Hey, how about next Christmas holiday you go by yourself, Kyle? I gently suggested not attending, but he refused every time. No way. I'm the eldest son, so it's my duty to show my wife and child to the relatives every time. What's that about? I thought to myself. Sure, it's easy for you. All you do is eat and drink while making fun of your wife. But I get worked like a horse by my mother-in-law. From preparing to cleaning up after the party. My mother-in-law just orders around without lifting a finger herself. Recently, Kelly has been getting used too, and we're both sick of it. Since talking to him gets me nowhere, Kelly directly appealed to Kyle. Dad, I sometimes want to spend a relaxing holiday at home with Mom. Huh? Even Kelly, quit it. It's common sense for the family to go together. Why don't you get that? Then, Kelly hesitantly answered. Because, Dad, you talk bad about Mom in front of everyone. I don't want to hear that. Then, Kyle laughed as if it was funny. That's just a joke to liven up the atmosphere. I take care of Mom normally, right? So, you don't need to worry about it. I do worry. Being made fun of in front of everyone and you think I enjoy it? I couldn't help but interject, but Kyle didn't take it seriously. You're an adult, just go with the flow. Anna, you're not very flexible. Haven't you gotten used to it yet? I was disillusioned. Trying to maintain his dignity in front of parents and relatives by playing the lord of the manor, what a pathetic act. Being nice to me and Kelly or making fun of me in front of the relatives, it's all because he wants to be well thought of by others. He's the only one who matters to himself. After realizing this, the thought of divorce began to flicker in my mind. The problem, though, is that he adores Kelly to the point of not seeing any fault in her. Kelly is also attached to Kyle. I had been bearing it, thinking this, but I finally reached my breaking point the other day. As usual, going back and forth between the kitchen and the living room, carrying dishes with Kelly, Kyle's uncle loudly called for Kelly. Hey Kelly, come over here and pour me a drink. Yeah. You're a girl and yet so inconsiderate. You won't be able to get married with that attitude. Confused, Kelly looked at me, and I shook my head. Kelly doesn't need to deal with drunkards. Leaving Kelly behind, I carried beer bottles and glasses to the living room. I'll pour the drinks. When I smiled and spoke up, Kyle's uncle grumbled. It's no fun when an old lady comes. We want young girls. Yeah. Middle school girls are cute, aren't they? The uncle, with a breath smelling of alcohol, and another uncle with a lecherous look nodded in agreement. Kelly, come quick. There's a spot open on my uncle's lap. Stop it, please, I said, holding back my anger, and the uncle smirked lewdly. It's free here. Laughter erupted. I looked for Kyle, hoping he would say something, but shockingly, he was laughing along. And he added an unbelievable comment. If it's okay with you, you can have as much as you want from my place. Oh. Daddy's given his permission. Just kidding. Right. The men's roaring laughter drove me to intense anger. Biting my lip, I turned back to the kitchen and briefly told Kelly, who was washing the dishes. We're leaving. Huh? Taking Kelly with me, I faced the lively relatives in the living room and announced. We're heading out now. Thanks for having us. What? Hey, who's going to clean up? Ignoring my mother-in-law's voice, I started preparing to leave when the doorbell rang. Pushing past us in the hallway, my mother-in-law hurried to the entrance. Welcome, Mia. We've been waiting for you. It's been a while. This is a gift from New York. A woman in her 30s, dressed flamboyantly and holding a large paper bag, stood at the entrance. I remembered seeing her in a photo Kyle had shown me before. She was the childhood friend whom Kyle's parents had wanted him to marry. Always causing trouble, huh? Come on in. Everyone's thrilled to see a beauty like you, my mother-in-law said, provokingly, as Mia smirked and was led into the room. Here's Mia, the one who came back. The men were all stirred up by her sweet voice. Mia, it's been so long. We've been waiting for you. You're as charming as ever. A world apart from a certain wife. You shouldn't say the truth like that. It's pitiful for the wife. Kyle, far from defending me, laughed along with the rest. You're divorced, right? Marrying Kyle would be perfect for you. Maybe I will. Hearing their exchange, Kelly and I left Kyle's parents' house. The next day, when Kyle returned home, he scolded me the moment he saw me. Why'd you leave midway? That was rude. We were all having a good time until you ruined it. What? You think it's okay for our daughter to be harassed by drunks, and you just laugh it off? Are you even a father? I'm disgusted that those creeps are Kyle's relatives. Kyle frowned at my retort. Kelly's a girl, she'll have to deal with men eventually. It's not like I said to let them touch her. Stop badmouthing the relatives. Kelly and I won't show up next year. If preparing for the party is too much trouble, you, the son, should help. At my declaration, Kyle's eyes narrowed. I've told you, that's not happening. Don't make me repeat myself. Dad, I hate it too, Kelly said timidly. The uncles smell like alcohol, and when they casually touch my hair as they pass by, it's creepy. Kyle then knelt down to Kelly's level, speaking earnestly. Kelly, it's good to start learning how to charm older men. Men want to do everything for a cute girl who fawns over them. Hey, don't teach her weird stuff. I admonished, but Kyle just smirked and went up to his room. Strange dad, Kelly muttered, which struck a chord with me. That comment felt all too real. Could he be cheating with a younger woman? Reflecting on Kyle's recent behavior, I realized he'd been taking his phone with him everywhere, even to the bathroom. He'd smile happily at message notifications and had suddenly started working late or going on business trips over the past year. The more I thought about it, the more suspicious it seemed. I wanted to catch him red-handed, but he took his phone with him everywhere, making it hard to sneak a peek. Then, one morning, I received a strange message from Kyle, who had left on a business trip. Arrived at the station. Bought me his favorite chicken. Let's eat it together. The message ended with a heart emoji. As I was puzzled over this, another message arrived. Couldn't be alone on New Year's because of the family, but looking forward to our date. I won't let you sleep tonight. I was stunned. After a moment of shock, a fierce anger welled up inside me. The other party must be Mia. Enough, I thought, I'll divorce him. My feelings for Kyle had long since cooled. After taking a screenshot of the message, I pondered my next move. I needed more evidence. Then I remembered Kyle had used his computer to message colleagues while his phone was being repaired. The exchanges with Mia might still be there. When I entered Kyle's room and turned on the computer, it booted up immediately. He hadn't bothered to lock it, probably too lazy. Clicking on the messaging icon and entering Kyle's email, Mia's name popped up right away. Kyle, you said you'd break up with her if I got divorced, right? I want to be with you soon too. But my wife won't agree to a divorce. Just like Mom said, I should have married you. Why did I marry such a woman? Kyle, it's not your fault. You must have been seduced by your wife, poor Kyle. I will heal you a lot. The raw update records made my body burn with anger. At the gathering too, Kyle must have been indifferent to Kelly, completely infatuated with Mia. Divorce was a certainty now. But merely presenting the divorce papers wouldn't be enough to calm my fury. Spending days in turmoil, I got a call from my mother-in-law in a cheerful voice. Did you hear Kyle got promoted to section chief? Yes. You must have celebrated grandly, right? I gave him a tie as a present, at least. How cheap. You really don't put any effort in, do you? Well, I think I did quite well just by tolerating a cheating husband. Annoyed with me, my mother-in-law excitedly continued. Never mind. This weekend, we're having a party with relatives, so prepare meals for 30 people. Which restaurant would you prefer? It has to be homemade, of course. I was exasperated but complied to avoid any trouble. Planning the menu with Kelly, who had recently taken an interest in cooking. Come the weekend. We packed the finished dishes into containers and transported them to Kyle's parents' house in his car. Kyle went out to buy alcohol with his father, while Kelly and I arranged the dishes we brought on large platters borrowed from his parents' house. Fried chicken, pizza, roast beef. The main dish was meatloaf with boiled eggs. Each dish was shareable and could serve as fancy appetizers for the drinks. As the time came, relatives started gathering in the living room. Kyle, having returned, was already enjoying a drink. When Kelly and I were about to carry the large platters, my mother-in-law, who had returned to the kitchen, grabbed some food with her bare hands and immediately spat it out into the sink. Without a word, she snatched the large platter from my hands and dumped the entire meal into the trash can in the corner of the kitchen. Stunned, Kelly and I watched as she took the remaining plates and threw out all the food for 30 people, then yell, "Don't serve lousy food to the relatives." Kyle, who had been watching from the sidelines, cheerfully ordered me, "Run and buy some high-end meals. Serving food unfit even for pigs, you're a failure as a wife. Now, go buy it immediately." I simply stated to the smirking Kyle and my mother-in-law. I only did the plating. My mother-in-law and Kyle's eyes widened in shock. Huh? In front of the confused duo, Kelly's face twisted in distress. Tears welling up, she burst into tears. "I worked so hard to make Dad happy. And Grandma threw it all away. I even thought of the menu, how could she?" Kelly's cries echoed throughout the house. Kyle's cousins and uncles came to the kitchen to see what was happening. "What's going on?" "It's nothing, don't worry." As I carried the beer bottles and glasses to the living room, I raised my voice to explain the situation. "Actually, the food Kelly made was thrown out by her. Kyle, instead of blaming her, told me to go buy a high-end meal. Isn't that terrible?" The relatives began to murmur. Kelly made the food to show her gratitude to her father. Sure, high-end meals might taste better, but that's no way to speak, right? My mother-in-law and Kyle rushed over, desperately trying to explain themselves. "I didn't know Kelly made it, right, Mom?" "That's right. I thought it was the wife's cooking, so I threw it out as discipline." The relatives looked skeptical but were silenced by my mother-in-law's dominance. "What's done is done. Anna, just go buy something. Or make a feast right now. That's your job as a wife, isn't it? Without ingredients, it's impossible. Just do as I say quietly. Instead of complaining, just go. Get the car ready." That's when Kyle seemed to have an idea. Pulling out his phone, he made a call. "Hey, Mia? It's impossible to order dinner for 30 people now, right?" "Oh? You can prepare it in 2 hours?" A murmur spread among the relatives. "Can you deliver it to our house once it's ready?" "Sorry to ask, but please?" After hanging up, Kyle, with flushed cheeks, reported to us. "Everyone, if we wait 2 hours, Mia will come to help us." "Oh, Mia is coming?" "She's good at cooking. Look forward to it." Kyle bragged. "Mia is beautiful, sexy, and can cook? She can do everything, huh?" The relatives, in high spirits, resumed their merry drinking. Kelly and I exchanged glances and smirked. 2 hours later, as promised, Mia arrived at Kyle's parents' house and busily arranged the food for 30 people on large platters. "Thanks, Mia, you're a lifesaver. You made all this food in just 2 hours? Amazing," Kyle said, genuinely impressed, to which Mia replied in a sweet voice. "I had some make-ahead dishes. For the rest, I whipped it up quickly. See, I'm good at cooking." Indeed. What a difference from some useless person. My mother-in-law sneered at me while Mia served the food, causing the relatives to cheer and dig in eagerly. "Wow, this is good. This could be served in a restaurant. It's a waste to keep her single." "Thank you." Mia smiled, basking in the compliments, with Kyle looking proud beside her. After scanning the spread, Kelly tasted a dish and then said, "This is all from the store's food hall, isn't it?" The room fell silent. Mia's expression changed. "What? Hey, don't spill unnecessary things." After a stern whisper, she quickly corrected herself. "Oh, Kelly, you're mistaken. It's all homemade by Mia." "Yep, definitely from the store's food hall. I sometimes use their menu for dinner inspiration, so I remember." "I made it, I'll tell you." Kelly then challenged. "So, how did you make this chicken?" "What? What herbs did you use for the dip served with the chicken wings? And for the salad, what's the secret ingredient besides mustard?" "I don't know such things," Mia exclaimed in frustration. My mother-in-law quickly defended. "Mia is busy, unlike Anna. It's okay if it's ready-made. As long as it's delicious, it doesn't matter." Kelly glared at her with irritation. "Mom is busy every day, too. Yet, Grandma insisted on homemade from her. Mia, who's unemployed, seems to have more free time, I guess." "That's not something you should say, Kelly," I gently scolded. "Mia is too busy dating, after all." "Right. She's juggling both Tim and Dad, isn't she?" Kyle spat out his beer in surprise. Tim, Kyle's cousin, also spilled his canned drink, causing a commotion around. As Kyle and Tim nervously met each other's gaze.
Tim, are you dating Mia? Kyle too.
The relatives all turned to look at Mia. This just got interesting. Go on, Mia, who's the real deal? Amid the teasing from the relatives, Mia smiled demurely. I love both of them. Sorry, I couldn't choose just one. Mia glared at me as I chuckled. Anna, if you have something to say, just say it. Well, if you insist. I approached Mia, examining her clothes and belongings with a hint of sarcasm. That high-brand bag, it's a new release, right? And the necklace, a limited edition piece. The dress was on TV recently. It must be nice to request gifts from two boyfriends.
I didn't beg for anything. They both just gave them to me because I wanted them.
Mia retorted, then clamped her mouth shut, looking guilty. Kyle turned red and confronted Mia. Hey, Mia. I was helping you with money because you said you were sick and couldn't work after the divorce. And you're also seeing Tim? What's going on?
Wait, Dad, you were giving Mia money?
Kelly scolded Kyle.
You nag me and Mom about wasteful spending, but you're giving money to your affair partner? I can't believe it. No, it's different. I just borrowed it. She'll pay it back later, right, Mia?
That's when Tim chimed in.
Mia, wasn't the $2,000 I gave you enough? You should have told me if you needed more. I've been giving her $4,000 from each of my twice a year.
I couldn't believe my ears when Kyle said this proudly.
$4,000? So the investment in stocks was a lie then? Shut up. It's my money. I can do what I want with it.
Kyle snapped back at me. How can you ignore a childhood friend in trouble? You're cold. What's wrong with supporting her life? That's right. Tim agreed, looking at me accusingly. I sighed and revealed the truth. I think Mia is perfectly healthy.
What do you mean?
Clearing plates and glasses to make space, I spread out the detective agency's report and photos on the table. The photos showed Mia entering a hotel arm in arm with a young man and shopping scenes that appeared to be dates. Kyle started trembling with shock.
I don't believe it. Mia scamming money from us to splurge on a host? That's a lie. Anna must have fabricated these photos.
Right, Mia? I'm your real partner, aren't I?
No, you're the one having an affair. I'm the main one. These photos are fake.
Even Mia turned away uncomfortably from Kyle and Tim, falling silent. I was disgusted by these pathetic men. It's real. You can check with the detective agency if you want. By the way, Kyle, you have something to say, don't you? What? How can you act so calm after betraying your wife? Kyle and Tim looked at each other, bewildered, shrugging their shoulders.
Having an affair is a man's nature. I'm working hard, providing for my wife, and then having fun. What's wrong with that?
That's right, Anna. Tim proudly declared. A man needs a break. Everyone cheats. If the wife has complaints, she can just take the kids and go back to her parents. Kyle's uncles started laughing uproariously. Right. It's ridiculous for someone to complain. A wife should just silently serve her husband. My father-in-law, flushed from drinking, leaned forward with a beer cup in hand. These days, with wives starting to work, they've become too cheeky. You need to discipline them well, or they end up complaining about affairs like Kyle's wife. I met my father-in-law's gaze head-on, the air tense. As Kelly clutched at my clothes, looking up at me anxiously. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. As my mother-in-law went to greet the visitor with slippers shuffling, she talked with someone at the entrance. Soon, she returned to the room with a sour face. Tim, your wife is here.
What?
Tim, who had been speaking arrogantly until now, suddenly panicked.
You said you wouldn't come, didn't you?
Oh, should I not have come? Oh, you're with your affair partner, I see. Tim's wife entered the living room, glaring at Mia and smirking maliciously.
What are you talking about? I haven't cheated.
It's too late for excuses. I've seen everything live. Tim's wife thrust her phone in front of him. Pressing the play button on an app, replaying the conversation between Kyle and Tim. Tim screamed as if about to cry.
This is different.
Just as you wished, I'll take the kids and go back to my parents. Here, the divorce papers. I'm sick of being with you. She slammed the signed divorce papers into Tim's hands and stormed out of Kyle's parents' house.
Wait. It was just a joke, a moment of weakness. I'll break up with Mia.
Chasing after his wife, Tim dashed out of the house, while Kyle watched him leave with a wry smile. How pathetic. Being henpecked by his wife, huh, Dad? Exactly.
So, Kyle, you're divorcing this insolent wife too, right? What?
Kyle was taken aback.
No, I didn't plan to divorce Anna.
I've been saying it for a while now. Just divorce already and remarry Mia. My in-laws interrupted Kyle's confusion, looking pleased as they continued the conversation.
Mia is still young and will surely give us an heir. Mia, you've always wanted to marry Kyle, right?
Why not remarry? Then, Mia, who had been looking down, suddenly lifted her face with an idea, smiling.
Is it okay for me to marry Kyle?
I'm so happy.
You're more than welcome. Give up that guy and be with Kyle.
Okay, thank you so much. I frowned and asked Kyle, who remained silent.
We're good to divorce, right?
Yeah.
If you have any intention of stopping us, now's the time. It'll be too late to apologize later.
Kyle retorted with a scowl.
Apologize for what? The reason men cheat is because of issues at home. If a wife properly cares and dedicates herself to her husband, he wouldn't cheat. Right, Dad?
Exactly. Oh, I see. I turned back to Mia, smiling at her.
Well, Mia, this must be relieving for you, right?
Mia flinched.
What do you mean? If you don't understand, that's for the best.
Then I addressed Kyle.
I'll send the divorce papers tomorrow. Please sign them and submit them to the office. The amounts for child support will be determined through lawyers later. Okay.
This feels refreshing. I turned back to the relatives and in-laws who were merrily drinking around Mia.
Men being the most important, wives having to silently obey their husbands, I'm so tired of these outdated ideas. If you keep flaunting them, you'll face severe consequences.
We don't care, just leave.
Our daughter-in-law from today is Mia. Come on, Mia, let's toast to your upcoming marriage.
Thank you very much. Shoot away, I left the in-laws' house with Kelly. From what I heard from acquaintances, Kyle remarried Mia the day after the divorce was finalized. It seemed more like his parents rushed it than his own decision. Well, as long as I get the agreed upon child support through the lawyers, it's none of my business. However, a month later, Kyle called me, sobbing.
Anna, I was wrong. I've broken up with Mia. Let's get back together.
What?
She was in debt from splurging on nightclubs. She broke up with Tim but continued with the guy.
I snorted.
You knew what kind of person she was when you married her. I didn't know about the debt.
Kyle sniffled over the phone.
Her parents paid off her debts because she begged them, so now their retirement savings are depleted. My parents are barely getting by. Plus, my dad, now retired, refuses to work again. And he won't let my mom work either.
I bet. So, what's Mia doing now?
She's disappeared after dumping her debts on us and sending divorce papers.
That's tough. Good luck with that. My tone was dry as Kyle pleaded in a teary voice.
Don't talk like it's none of your business. We're family, right? Help me out.
We're strangers now, aren't we? I cut him off. If you fall behind on child support, I'll have your wages garnished immediately. I get it. How's Kelly, by the way? He seemed to suddenly remember to ask.
She's fine. But she doesn't want to see or hear from you for a while. Why not?
Think about it. Bye. I ended the call with Kyle still not understanding. Having moved in with his struggling parents at their request, Kyle is now reportedly arguing daily with his father. My mother-in-law, betrayed by Mia, has become paranoid and confined herself at home. Even Kyle, once pleasant, has changed, and the entire family is now shunned by the neighbors. Feeling liberated from divorcing Kyle, I switched my job from part-time to full-time. Without luxuries, Kelly and I can live comfortably on my earnings. I look forward to the dinners Kelly makes on weekends. Recently, we laughed over dinner about the day of Kyle's promotion celebration.
It was a good call for me to cook that day. Knowing Grandma would be mean, insisting on homemade was the right move. I never thought she'd actually throw it away. Kelly, your acting skills from drama club really came in handy.
I praised, and Kelly grinned back at me. especially since Dad invited Mia. According to the detective's report, she's a regular at the store's deli section because she's not good at cooking. I wanted to expose her in front of the relatives to embarrass her, but it didn't seem to cause her much damage, which was disappointing. However, the significant harm it caused both my in-laws and Kyle has cleared up a lot of my feelings. Kyle wants to see Kelly, but she firmly refuses. Will there ever be a day when a father-daughter reunion becomes possible? Although our marriage failed, Kelly remains my precious treasure. I'm committed to nurturing her carefully until she can stand on her own.